Right, time to be brutally honest with Manchester United's performance there. Best I've seen under Ruben Amorim. It sounds strange that scraping a defensive draw against Arsenal is that, but that was the best I've seen United play as a team. Together, combative, defensively superb, kept Arsenal out. Arsenal were toothless, but that's just because Manchester United's defence was awesome today. I can actually walk out of Old Trafford feeling a little bit prouder today in my football team. I didn't have an issue with one player. The only issue I had was Rasmus Højlund missed that chance. It's the only thing I really got angry about. I came in today with zero expectations, nothing at all. It was a day for the fans, the protests, everything that had gone wrong at Manchester United. But in that little moment there in that game today against Arsenal, there was a few little bits of right in there as well. And that was just how Manchester United played. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't Manchester United. There'll be a lot of Man United fans that don't really agree with that type of football. But what that was there was basically Manchester United accepting where they are, a bottom half of the table team, going up against a very, very good Arsenal side and playing the game as we should. We were never going to outplay Arsenal. We'd be carved open if we tried to match Arsenal up there today. And Ruben Amorim got his tactics absolutely spot on. Playing Joshua Zirkzee ahead of Rasmus Højlund, combative, holds the ball up, gives us that something that Rasmus Højlund doesn't, takes the pressure off the defence, which is going to have to work overtime. We had Aiden Heaven on there in the second half. We had Victor Lindelof on in that, who is going. Manchester United and a third of that side that started the game today are off in the summer for guaranteed to be sold in the summer pretty much, or leaving on a free transfer. But they still put the work. They still put the work rate in, and they still did what they needed to do to hold Arsenal out there. We were very unlucky. Arsenal, wow, you were lucky. David Raya, take a bow. I mean, positioning for the free kick, a little bit strange to say the least. Pretty much like he was for your penalties at the Emirates. But honestly, that man has saved Arsenal's bacon there today, because Manchester United not only competed with Arsenal there, we had as many shots on target as them, and Raya was the only one really significantly making any saves. And the best player in the park by far was Declan Rice, and without him I don't think Arsenal get anything today. He was outstanding for them, and I just want to make that point before we move into the rest of the United side. He is brilliant. What a player Manchester United missed out on, and we went and got Mason Mount instead of him. Good God, Man United. Just to go back to the protests and everything that there was before, and that's the Glazers for you. Mason Mount over that guy there that ran the show for Arsenal. That tells you exactly where this club has gone wrong over the years and why we're so far behind, and why we're having to play like that against an Arsenal side who were, let's be honest, on the ball, exceptional, but toothless. We know our issues. Our issues at Manchester United have been no guts, no pride, no honour, you could say, in wearing that Manchester United shirt. None of that today. I said it, I don't like Victor Lindelof, outstanding today. I've got issues with Garnacho. I thought Garnacho's work rate was exemplary. I really do think that today that's the best I've seen Garnacho under Ruben Amorim. He got the ball out wide, he crossed the ball quickly, he crossed the ball first time, and on the right hand side maybe Amorim has stumbled upon something that works better for Garnacho, because defensively he was sound as well. And that's what I meant by this team coming together in an hour of need and desperation, and this club being in the absolute doldrums and the pits. This team actually turned up for a change, and that is what I think a lot of United fans are walking out of Old Trafford here today upbeat about, because this is the best vibe I've felt walking out of Old Trafford, speaking to people in the stadium that anyone has felt for a long, long time. And we've had some shit here this season, but Arsenal, can we play you every week? I mean, honestly, we've got their number. Mikel Arteta needs a striker, but look, all jokes aside, we know where we're at as a team, we know where we're at as a club. Surgery is still well and truly underway, and obviously we're going deep in the summer. I don't know what we'll do, I don't know how we'll accomplish bringing in better players, but the one thing that Manchester United need to do is understand where we're at, understand the errors that were made in the past, in what we brought into this football club, mistakes in the transfer window, issues with recruitment. We cannot play the United way. There's no such thing as the United way. There's the Sir Alex Ferguson way, and he left over 10 years ago, a decade ago. We're never going to get back to that. We need to build a new identity, and little ground blocks like that and doing things like we did there against Arsenal today, just being a team, is exactly where we're at. We're bottom half of the table, we were close enough to a relegation fight, and we just accepted for a change what we actually are, and that is a battling, forgotten Giants who is trying to find its way again. And unluckily for us today, we came up against an outstanding goalkeeper, one of the best in the world, in my opinion, in David Raya. I remember saying it in the week, and he saved Arsenal's, I wouldn't say embarrassment today, because it was just a good game. I thought it was actually a good game. It's the most enjoyable game I've watched United play all season at home. Honestly, that hand on heart right now, that's what it was. Because we had everybody moving as one, everybody understood their role, and Manchester United were united. That's the only thing you can take from it. Like we said, there's plenty of individual performances. I want to shout out Bruno Fernandes yet again, the saviour of Manchester United, not only for that brilliant free kick, but his leadership today, the drive, the desire in that man is unquestionable, and he gets the most ridiculous bad rap in a time of absolute doom and gloom around Manchester United, which is unfair. It really is. I'll argue Bruno's case with everybody. I pick up on moments where he doesn't do right and certain decisions that he gets wrong. Yes, fair enough. But come on, seriously right now, when you're rating 26 goal involvements in a shit season like this, you need applauding off that pitch, you really do. And he led like a captain tonight. I even heard Roy Keane was talking about him at half-time about his role he was playing. There were flaws, but definitely not as many flaws as many other players in this team. Casemiro, again, when we needed him, that's a player that's definitely going out in the summer, or it would seem, stood up today and was counted again. Victor Lindelof, like I said, a big shout out, and he's probably going to go under the radar today, but Nusa Mazraoui, what a game that was from him today, bombing forward at wing-back. That's the furthest I've seen Mazraoui move up the pitch all season in that wing-back role under Ruben Amorim. Credit to him today, what a shift he put in. And the man himself at the back, Matthias de Ligt, wow, what a leader this guy is. And if Bruno ever does miss a game, which is very, very rare, we've got a captain waiting there, I feel, in Matthias de Ligt. He's an absolute beast, a monster. I've never seen anybody attack a ball with the intensity and aggression that he does. He's absolutely brilliant. Lenny Yoro went off injured, on comes Aiden Heaven. Does his job, deals with Martinelli. Everything that we could have asked for a young lad coming on in a real pressure cooker situation there today, and he did everything absolutely spot on. And again, there's no one I can really pull. I can't pull one single player on games like that, not even Andre Onana. Good save at the end, good save, a couple of good saves actually in the second half. One from close range from Martinelli, as I can remember seeing it, that nearly sneaked through his hands, but he got enough behind it. And then one late on there as well. I can't remember, in the melee, I think it was Odegaard. I can't remember if it was him or someone else who hit the shot that he got low down for, but then he was offside on the rebound. Someone, it went over the bar. I couldn't remember which one or which player it was, but again, like, just to sum it all up, it's not great. Manchester United don't play this way. In the history books, we don't play this way, but in the reality and the world and what we're living in right now and where United are at, that was almost the perfect performance from Ruben Amorim's side. We are 14 for a reason. We need to accept that we are and play that way, and we will get further up that table. Bring in new players, work on it bit by bit and improve bit by bit. You can't do it all in one half a season. United are never going to play like they used to. Deal with it. That's what we're up against right now, and if we accept it, I think the process will move a lot smoother. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in below, everybody. My voice is just about holding up. Hopefully I'll be able to see you later on live. We'll see. Yeah, I'll keep you all posted on that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Get your comments in. Who stood out for you today, or was it, like I said, just one of them team performances that we can be really proud of today? It was a big day for the United fan base today. Before, outside the stadium and inside the stadium, fantastic. More of that, please, from now until the end of the season, and it might not feel as doom and gloom as it has been all season, but yeah, let me know. Get your comments in, get a video like. I'll see you all later.